Welcome, children. Today, we'll be studying the third chapter of history. In the earliest cities, this chapter basically tells about the first urbanization that took place during the ancient period. Before we move ahead, it is very important to know the meaning of urbanization. It means the city life with maintained administration and vast and extensive trade system. Now, what is the learning objective of this chapter? Or why we need to know about this chapter? Here in this chapter, we will be studying about the important and the biggest river civilization of the world and its uniqueness, which makes it very important. Now, which civilization we will be learning in this chapter? We'll be learning about Indus Valley Civilization on River Indus. Since ages, nobody knew about this civilization, but in 1921, the site near River Indus was excavated and the complete town system was found. Since first site excavated was Harappa, thus Indus Valley Civilization is also referred to as the Harappan Civilization. The map shows the important river civilizations. If you can just see that China is on the river Hongo, Indus Valley on River Indus, Mesopotamia on River Tigris, and Egypt on River Nile. Now, why are these important civilizations established on the rivers? The simple reason, children, that the land near the rivers is fertile and transportation is very, very easy. This is a map which is showing the important Harappan towns. So, before we study in detail about the Indus Valley Civilization, we should know the location of this civilization. The civilization spread over a vast geographical region from the high mountains of Balochistan and Afghanistan to the coastal regions of Makran, Sindh and Gujarat. The important cities of Indus Valley civilizations are Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Kalibangam, Dholavira and Lothal. Now let us discuss in detail about the Indus Valley Civilization, as it has already been mentioned that Indus Valley Civilization was also known as the Harappan Civilization, and it is one of the important and the elaborated river valley civilization of the world. Now we will study in detail about the Indus Valley Civilization. The features that makes Indus Valley Civilization unique is the proper town planning, with well-planned architectural and artistic symbols and social organization that characterized the first urban centers of the Indus civilization. Town planning is the unique feature of the Indus Valley Civilization. The town planning proves that they lived a highly civilized and developed life. The Indus cities were built on the uniform plan. The town was divided into two. The raised part was known as the citadel or the upper town. Citadel was small in area and had important buildings like granary, great bath and assembly hall. It was situated to the west of the city and was built on the high platform. To the east of the city was the lower town, which was the hub of residential area. Very important to note that both of them were surrounded by the massive brick walls. The lower town was inhabited by the farmers and the craft person. The streets were straight and cut each other at right angles. One of the remarkable features of the Indus Valley Civilization is that the city was provided with an excellent closed drainage system. Brick-laid channels flowed through every street. They were covered and had manholes at intervals for cleaning purposes. These are the features of the drainage system of the Indus Valley Civilization, which indicate that a perfect underground drainage system is also the unique is also unique, which takes our attention to the cleanliness and the hygiene followed by the Indus people. Mohenjo-daro is probably the best known Indus site. Mohenjo-daro is in Sindh, Pakistan, next to the river Indus. The most striking feature of Mohenjo-daro is the Great Bath. It has a flight of steps at either end and is fed by a well and presence of room around. It is a part of the citadel complex. Great Bath is a rectangular structure which resembles a swimming pool. It was made up of baked bricks and was made watertight with a layer of bitumen or the natural tar. This is one look of the features of the Indus Valley civilization. The importance lies in the fact that it was the perfect and proper planning which makes this civilization important. It forms an important landmark in the prehistory of the Indian subcontinent. Thus, in the end, it can be said that Indus people were living organized urban life with all the basic amenities. Rest of the topics related to the life of the people, the important occupation and the jobs which was being followed by the Indus people will be done in the next video. Thank you.